On a bitterly cold day in January 1649, thousands gathered in London to witness something unimaginable: the public execution of their king, Charles I, a king who believed in his divine right to rule. But now, he knelt before the executioner's block, awaiting the axe that would separate his head from his body. Charles I became King of England in 1625. But his reign was anything but smooth. He believed he had been appointed by God to rule without question, and he was willing to destroy anyone who challenged his power. But there was one problem: Parliament. Charles refused to let Parliament make decisions, and soon his arrogance would spark a deadly civil war. In 1642, England erupted into a bloody civil war. On one side, King Charles I and his royalists. On the other, Parliament and Oliver Cromwell. For 7 long years, England was torn apart by violence, chaos, and death. But in 1646, Charles was captured, and instead of negotiating peace, he refused to surrender his power. His stubbornness would seal his fate. In January 1649, after 2 trials and a guilty verdict, Charles I was sentenced to death. On the morning of January 30th, Charles stepped onto the scaffold at Whitehall. He refused a blindfold. He declared that he was a martyr to his people, and with one swift stroke of the axe, the reign of Charles I ended. In the aftermath of his death, England was declared a republic. Oliver Cromwell took control and the monarchy was abolished, but the question remains: was Charles I a tyrant who deserved his fate? Or was he simply a king who fought to defend his power? Was the execution of Charles I justified? Comment your thoughts below.